Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in again. This is the next part to the night hunt. Easier.
Hello everybody.
It's the Spiro, WAUK, there'll be a link at the bottom. Go and check him out. He's this terribly nice lad he is.
Thank you very much.
Anyway.
Thank you very much.
We've checked, gone through all the video. There is some strange things on there. Probably the one that's sticking out more to us, and it probably is to you as well, was the howl. Something howled.
What to
Now we've roughly worked out within a quarter of a square mile where that sound came from, and don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. We've made up camp right in the middle of where the sound came from. You know, theory being we're just camping out, and if there's something in here, is it going to come down and have a sniff around, or is it going to show its face? Are we going to see some eye shine? We don't know. It's not going to be action packed because we're not going to go too far from the actual camp. This is the whole point of having this video going. We've got a trail cam that needs to go up. I've also got a sound recorder that needs stashing. Both things pointing this way. We'll be awake all night.
oh yes.
Unless you just nod off or something like that. But yeah, we're trying to put that theory together that we're always going out there looking for it. A lot more than what you see on video. We're out. You couldn't film everything all the time. It'd just be. It's hard enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it is. I mean, I've got a YouTube channel. It is difficult putting these videos together, finding time to go out and film. You've got to find time to edit, then you've got to upload it. It's time consuming, isn't it?
It is. So if you can just get out there, me and him, with a big torch, and off we go. Obviously, we love bringing you lot along. So this video is mainly going to be us in and around camp. There's a river. I don't know if you can hear it. There's a little stream river running down there. We're going to check that for prints. There's some nice sandbanks on there. Like I say, we're going to put those the camera and the sound up. Once we've finished coffee, and we're going to take you lot along. We're going to show you what we're going to do.
Can I just interject?
You interject.
Some might say that with us having a fire, nothing's going to come. We've got a fire because it's a bit chilly, and rather than put ourselves through,
it's about 1 degree C.
Yeah, it's about 1 degree C, so it is a bit chilly tonight. So that's why we've got the fire. You know, we've not put the fire there to ward anything off. It's just purely for our comfort and our warmth.
Yeah. Well, most of the stories you hear about are people camping out with a campfire going, and it's almost a full moon. It's not quite. But yeah, this isn't here to scare anything off. This is here to draw something in, if anything. So, without further ado, let's go and have a look around. And you're coming with us. See you in a minute.
Good luck.
That'll be alright. There for the camera design. Looking down there. Right. This stump will do putting the trail cam up. It is close to camp, not right on top. It will it'll pick up anything that's coming in from this side, which is the easiest way to travel for anything really, because behind you, behind the camera itself, is the river. Let me use your light for a minute. It's the river, so you know it's gonna cause more problems. This way is least resistance for anything on 4 legs or 2 legs. It's not going to get every movement in our camp because it's not directly on the camp. It's basically like a little motorway in between. So get this set up, and flash a light, that's great. So we'll see if that picks anything up. I'm going to find somewhere to stash the sound recorder now. You're coming as well. Okay, camera's there. And there we go. Up round there a bit. See, just past this lot up here is the moors. There's nothing for 10 miles. I was wondering, we could put the sound recorder up through here, couldn't we? Just have a look at this place. As you can tell by all this breath, it is absolutely freezing. Like I said, it's about 1 degree. There's a nice little spot over here on this stump. I'm going to stick it on top of there.
Wondering why I couldn't see. Forgot to turn the head torch on.
Speaker forgot to put his head torch on. Oh yeah, we'll put it on there, I think. Right, so one for the readers, this. All it is. Maybe you can see that.
Oh, it's getting very glary.
Very glary.
Yeah.
But it's a Sony dictaphone. Don't know why they call them that. I'm just going to power it on. Power on. Hit record. I don't know if you can see the red. That's recording. In the bag in case it rains. It's not going to rain apparently, but remember we are in England and kind of 4 seasons in what? An hour?
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
And then I'm just going to put that on top of here. Pointing right down where we are, which is down there, and that will just play, that will just record for, well, it'll record all night, that will. These are good for picking sounds up. The only bad thing with them is how long it's running for is how long you've got to listen to it for to try and pick anything up, but these things we've got to do them, haven't we? So let's keep having a look round. So there's the recorder, and leave him for the night. If I don't know if you're picking it up, you can just see the fence for it. Tell you what, let's go over and show them the moors, shall we?
Yes.
While we're here. Like I said, there is nothing really to see, but ooh. Yeah, Even more water there. Get across there, won't we? But yeah, this is the same moors in the first half, the nighttime hunt, and roughly the lights that we saw were roughly in that direction. Don't need to be picking anything up at all, but it is clear. You can see all the stars. That just goes on and on and on. There's absolutely nothing there for about 10 miles. And you've got all this. There's the moon again. Right. Let's carry on our merry way. He's looking.
Body of water here.
Yeah, it's like a little dam. Look how clear that is. I'm gonna check near it, see if there's any prints near it. Or in it. Thing's got a drink somewhere. Very clear that in it. What's your plan, Stan? Ooh, nice bit of mud here. Let's have a look at it here.
So wet. I can't believe how wet it is. It's been dry for 3 days.
Yeah, and we're on a hill. It holds a lot of water up here then, doesn't it? Just go up this, obviously. Bit of a path here. Ooh, what are these? Oh, thought they were footprints then. Yeah.
I'm still looking for a bit of wood.
Yeah. We're also hunting for firewood. Because, like I said, ooh, that's a bit muddy there, mate. We're here for the night. Keep your eyes in them trees as well. It is silent. Look at that, that's just been left to grow. It's obviously not forestry land, but it's not been touched, has it?
Look at all these dead ones here.
They would never let one grow that big, would they? That's huge. Like a ship's mast or something. Just look at all these trees. We have to run through that lot. Bloody hell. Can't really. Let's try and run through it, would you, mate?
Nope.
These are really old, these ones. Yeah, let's go this way a bit. Right, so that's both devices out. We've had a look round. Excuse me. I'm going to go back to camp now, have another coffee, stoke the fire, and just act like campers. I don't know what campers act. Well, we do know what campers act like, don't we? But anyway. And then in the morning, I think it's going to be a bit safer to check that river banking in morning, really. I don't fancy climbing all down there and slipping on me what's it. Check that. Well, as you can see, rain moved in over the night. So we have to concede and get under our shelters and in our sleep systems. We're just going to sit over there all night, but anyway, we're going to have a walk up through there now. Collect the trail cam and the sound recorder, and then I'm going to get back to you with something that I heard in the night, and I hope that sound recorder's picked it up. Come on, let's go and sort it out. First things here, let's see if it's picked anything up. Oh, Speed's down there making breakfast, by the way, if you're wondering where he is. It has, but it really looks like four shots, which is probably my big fat face putting it on there, and then my big fat face coming back grabbing it now. But anyway, we'll have a closer look at it when we get home. We can head over that way now. I've got to remember where I left the sound recorder. Anyway, let's go and have a look for it. Touched. It's still recording. Good brill. Right. Now I can tell you, because I know this is still recording. I just press stop. Right. So, you're looking at about 3:30 this morning. Still dark, and to the north end of our camp, where the land runs out and drops into the river, I heard one of the strangest noises. Now, I was either asleep and I dreamed that I heard this noise, but it seemed that real that I woke up and grabbed my phone out of my sleeping bag and began to film, because I'm a tent set up. I'll show you in a minute. There's no waterproofing over it. The waterproof is the tarp, so I can see 360 around me, see if anything's sneaking up. But yes, this noise, it was like, have you been to the circus or the zoo, and a big cat will go but you feel the noise. It's weird. Now, like I said, I might have been dreaming that. All this bit of camera might just be a complete waste of time. There might have been nothing on this audio. If we haven't been dreaming and it's not all in our heads, this has picked it up, and it's going to be bloody interesting if it is. But while we're up here now, we're going to work our way across to there, and look roughly in the area where the sound came from that I heard. And I know you're probably saying, no, it's not night time. It says nighttime hunt. Sometimes you don't. You've got to roll with what you've got, and if something happens at night and you're still here in the morning, you've got to look into it and you've got to see what's going on. There will be more nighttime hunts, don't we worry about it. But we're here now. We think something's happened last night, so we've got to go down there and we've got to go and look at it. So let's get going. There's camp. I was in this first tent here. Squirrels behind that big tree there. This around here is where the noise came from. So I'm gonna look for disturbances. Anything under the ground. just the other side of that fence where the moors start. But it has absolutely trashed it down. I don't think I'm going to see anything here, but you never know. I'll look a bit further up here. As I've said before, all over there. 10 miles of nothing. Right, I'm gonna go back, get my breakfast, get packed up, get home, and get all this listened to and watched, and carry on with this edit. It's gonna take ages. For you, it'll take seconds. See you in a second. So I'm at home now, editing the work that we're watching now. That seems really weird. Anyway, I've got the audio, and I was saying like this weird sound, like like a cat growl or some animal guttural, and I was 90% sure that I was asleep. I was dreaming. I didn't really hear it, but it did scare me. And you can see in the film, well, you can't see because it's just black because I'm filming into darkness from inside the tent. But the good thing is, it picked it up. So you're gonna have a listen in a second. I want to put some sounds on that it's picked up in the woods, which are just normal sounds, bird sounds, streams trickling. So then you can have an idea of what the background sound is like in the wood itself. And then the last sound you'll hear, the last clip of the sound you hear, will be the sound I heard that woke me up. And it proves I'm not mad. But anyway, let's get back to editing, and you lot can have a listen.